Morning, ladies. It's just morning, I think. I'm still in the morning part of the day. Okay, it's day 12. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're keeping up. I've only got 2 days left after this, so stick with it. It's going to pay off in the end. So today is all about traditions, and Christmas is a great time for having traditions. So I'm sure we've all got the advent calendar thing going on, and some of you have elf on a shelf. What other traditions do we do? Well, okay, so we have the thing with Santa. We have footprints. He leaves his footprints by the fire. Obviously, we leave him a mince pie, a glass of port or Baileys, whichever I fancy, and a carrot for Rudolph. Some people leave, and I love this idea, leave little night lights so they have a runway for Rudolph at night. Other people put oats with glitter out for Rudolph, like Rudolph food. There's so many traditions you can do. You could have traditions around decorating the tree. Many of you did that yesterday, I'm sure. So always play carols when you decorate the tree. Other traditions we've started, I don't know how this one got past me, but we somehow started this. I remember about 3 years ago, I bought the boys a onesie each for Christmas, and on Christmas Eve I kind of had a moment of weakness, and I said, oh, go on, open these presents, because I wanted them to put them on because they were so snuggly. So then that became a bit of a tradition that we have a present on Christmas Eve in the evening before Christmas Day. So that has become a present, and Jakey now even says, oh, I can't wait for our Christmas Eve present, just making sure that I don't forget that he's allowed one on Christmas Eve. And also the way you open your presents. I've probably shared this story before, but when I was a child, we used to have our stockings in the morning, and then we'd have one present before we went to church, and then we'd have one present when we came back from church before lunch, and then we'd have our presents staggered throughout the day. In fact, my parents used to even have presents left over on Boxing Day because they were so slow at opening them. There was just not that rush. They just would have one and then they'd, whatever. Whereas Andy, his family, they do that whole thing where they get up and they go and they open all the presents in an instant. So when we first got together, he was going, right, let's open all the presents. I was like, no. So we had to compromise. So we sort of do something in between now. We have stockings, then we have breakfast, then we go to the beach, have a present before we go to the beach, come back, have a couple of presents, and then it's lunch, and then, it sort of carries on from there. But you'll have your own way, and you can start a tradition at any point. So we've started the tradition of the Christmas Eve presents. We always go to the beach, and we have been to the beach even when it's hailing. I insist this is one of our traditions. So we all put on our Santa hats, big jumpers, off we go. And it has been hailing on the beach before when we've gone down, but I'm like, nope, this is what we do on Christmas Day, so we're going to do it. So have a think about traditions. You've probably got loads of your own, but you can always shake it up. You can always start a new tradition. It's up to you. It's your Christmas, it's your gig. So think of something that you'd like to do. Maybe it's a game you play every Christmas, or maybe you go to the pub on a Christmas Day, or maybe you visit your neighbours, or you can do whatever you want. I would love to hear if you've got any traditions already, and if you've got some ideas up your sleeve. So that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow for day 13. Almost there, ladies. Okay, take care. Bye.